We are thrilled that you are interested in becoming a CASA volunteer in Georgia.
We are dedicated to improving the lives of children in foster care throughout the state by advocating for children who have experienced abuse or neglect. Our CASA volunteers amplify each child's voice and help change a child's story. This concept started in 1977. A judge named David Sokup raised funds to recruit and train community volunteers to speak on behalf of abused or neglected children. The idea of giving children a bigger voice in the courtroom quickly grew into a sought-after program. Located in Seattle, Washington, the National CASA Association was established in 1982 to provide support to CASA programs throughout the United States. In 1988, Georgia CASA was started to develop the CASA network throughout the state. The overall safety of children is a priority. If a child's safety is in question, a citizen can inform the Department of Family and Children's Services, also known as DFACS, who starts the investigation process. This process is likely to have one of three outcomes. 1. The investigation does not find any signs of abuse or neglect. 2. DFACS may decide there is some concern, but the child remains in the home and the family may be offered services to improve the child's well-being. 3. DFACS decides to take custody of the child and place them in foster care. Once in foster care, DFACS must appear before a juvenile court judge within 72 hours and present why the child was removed. At this point, the juvenile court judge may appoint a CASA volunteer to the case.
This is where you come in. CASA volunteers provide another set of eyes and ears for the court.
You will provide as much information as possible to the judge, helping the judge to make an informed decision. It is nearly impossible for children to get the one-on-one attention and support they deserve while in foster care. As a result, the CASA volunteer is often the one who knows the child best. As a CASA volunteer, you will have many interactions with individuals involved in the child's life, from relatives to teachers and medical professionals to foster parents. But the most crucial person you meet is the child. As a CASA volunteer, you will always support and stand alongside the child while amplifying their voice throughout the court process. This is why CASA volunteers are so critical.
Did you know that a child with a CASA volunteer is
twice as likely to find a safe, permanent home, more likely to succeed in school, half as likely to re-enter foster care? We are looking for dedicated, compassionate volunteers at least 21 years of age who want to help children. All training will be provided along with ongoing supervision by CASA staff. A CASA volunteer's ultimate goal is to improve a child's experience while in foster care and help find a safe, permanent home.
Now that you know more about CASA, here's what you need to know about being a volunteer.
Typically, volunteers average 10 to 20 hours per month or 2 to 5 hours per week. Most volunteers serve on 1 or 2 cases at a time. The training for CASA volunteers is a 30-hour course that covers all areas needed to advocate effectively for children in foster care. Once you are finished training and have met all screening requirements, you will be sworn in by the juvenile court judge and assigned to a case. Your goal is to create urgency to make sure the best interests of the child is brought forward while seeking a permanent resolution as quickly as possible. Along with CASA staff, you will attend court proceedings for the child and make informed, independent recommendations to the judge about what is in the child's best interest. We ask that you remain involved until the case is permanently resolved to keep the focus on the child and remain as a consistent, stable presence in the child's life. Our CASA volunteers are the foundation of our mission, and we are ready for more volunteers to advocate for children in foster care in Georgia.
We are so excited that you are interested in becoming a CASA volunteer in Georgia, and we look forward to working with you to help change a child's story.
If you are up to the task, get started today by going to gacasa.org to locate your local CASA program and learn more about upcoming CASA trainings so you can begin today to make a significant, lasting impression on the life of a child in foster care in Georgia.